Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest, also known as Amazonia, is the world's largest tropical rainforest, covering about 5.5 million square kilometers, 2.1 million square miles in South America. The majority of the forest is located in Brazil, with smaller portions in Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, Bolivia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana. The Amazon rainforest is known for its incredible biodiversity, with millions of species of plants, animals, and insects. It is also home to many indigenous communities who have lived in the forest for thousands of years. However, the Amazon rainforest is facing a number of threats, including deforestation, mining, oil and gas exploration, and climate change. Deforestation, in particular, is a major concern, as it is estimated that the Amazon rainforest is being cleared at a rate of 1 football field per minute. The destruction of the Amazon rainforest has significant implications for the environment, as it is a major carbon sink and helps regulate the Earth's climate. It also has cultural and economic implications for the people who live in and depend on the forest. Many organizations and governments are working to protect the Amazon rainforest and promote sustainable development in the region. Why is the Amazon rainforest important? The Amazon rainforest is important for a variety of reasons, including biodiversity. The Amazon rainforest is home to a vast array of plant and animal species, many of which are unique to the region. It is estimated that the rainforest contains about 10% of the world's known species, making it a critical component of global biodiversity. Oxygen production. The Amazon rainforest is often referred to as the lungs of the Earth because it produces approximately 20% of the world's oxygen. The trees and other vegetation in the rainforest take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen through the process of photosynthesis. Climate regulation. The Amazon rainforest plays a critical role in regulating the Earth's climate. The trees and other vegetation in the rainforest absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and store it in their biomass. This helps to mitigate the effects of climate change by reducing the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Indigenous cultures. The Amazon rainforest is home to many indigenous communities who have lived in the region for thousands of years. These communities have developed unique cultures and ways of life that are intimately tied to the forest. Medicinal plants. The Amazon rainforest is a rich source of medicinal plants, many of which have been used by indigenous communities for centuries. These plants are used to treat a variety of ailments and have the potential to be developed into new medicines. Overall, the Amazon rainforest is a critical component of global ecological and cultural diversity, and its preservation is essential for the well-being of both the planet and its inhabitants. The Amazon is a river in South America, and it is the second longest river in the world, after the Nile in Africa. It originates in the Andes Mountains of Peru and flows eastward across Brazil before emptying into the Atlantic Ocean. The Amazon River and its basin are one of the most biodiverse regions on Earth, and they support a vast array of plant and animal species. The Amazon rainforest, which covers much of the Amazon basin, is the largest tropical rainforest in the world and plays a critical role in regulating the Earth's climate. The Amazon River is also an important transportation route for the people who live along its banks. Many small towns and villages are accessible only by boat, and the river serves as a major artery for the movement of goods and people throughout the region. Despite its importance, the Amazon River and its basin face a number of threats, including deforestation, pollution, and climate change. Deforestation is a major concern, as it is estimated that large areas of the Amazon rainforest are being cleared for agriculture, mining, and other development projects. The conservation and sustainable use of the Amazon River and its basin are essential for the well-being of the people, plants, and animals that depend on this vital ecosystem. Many organizations and governments are working to protect the Amazon and promote sustainable development in the region. The Amazon rainforest, also known as the Amazon jungle, is named after the Amazon River, which flows through the region. The name Amazon is believed to have originated from a 16th century Spanish explorer, Francisco de Morilana, who reported encountering a tribe of fierce female warriors known as the Icamiabas during his expedition down the river in 1541. Orellana referred to these women as Amazonas, after the female warriors of Greek mythology who lived in a similar region. The term Amazonas comes from the Greek word amazos, which means breastless, as it was believed that these female warriors would cut off one of their breasts in order to be better archers. Over time, the name Amazon came to be associated with the entire region surrounding the river, including the vast rainforest that covers much of it. Today, the Amazon rainforest is considered one of the most biodiverse and ecologically important regions on the planet, home to millions of species of plants and animals, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The Amazon rainforest has a long and complex history, stretching back thousands of years. The region has been inhabited by indigenous peoples for millennia, who have developed a deep understanding of the rainforest's ecology and have used its resources sustainably for generations. During the colonial era, the Amazon was explored by Spanish and Portuguese explorers, who sought to exploit its resources, particularly gold and rubber. This led to conflicts with the indigenous peoples, who were often enslaved or forced to work under harsh conditions. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, rubber became a major export from the region, leading to the so-called rubber boom. This led to the rapid expansion of settlements and the destruction of large areas of rainforest, as rubber barons cleared land for plantations and cattle ranches. In the mid-20th century, governments across the region began to encourage settlement and development of the Amazon, leading to further deforestation and environmental degradation. This trend continued into the 21st century, with the expansion of large-scale agriculture and mining operations. Today, the Amazon rainforest is facing a range of threats, including deforestation, climate change, and unsustainable development. Conservation efforts have focused on protecting indigenous peoples' rights, promoting sustainable development, and preserving the region's biodiversity and ecological integrity. The Amazon rainforest is one of the most biodiverse regions on Earth, containing an estimated 10% of the world's known species. The region is home to a vast array of flora and fauna, including thousands of plant species, hundreds of mammal species, and a myriad of bird, reptile, amphibian, and insect species. The flora of the Amazon rainforest is incredibly diverse, with estimates of up to 80,000 plant species. Many of these species are found nowhere else on Earth, and the forest is home to a number of iconic plant species, such as the Brazil nut tree, the rubber tree, and the cacao tree which produces chocolate. The fauna of the Amazon rainforest is similarly diverse, with an estimated 2.5 million insect species, as well as hundreds of mammal species, including jaguars, sloths, monkeys, and armadillos. The forest is also home to a wide range of bird species, including the harpy eagle, the toucan, and the macaw. One of the most important ecological features of the Amazon rainforest is its role in regulating global climate. The forest stores massive amounts of carbon, and deforestation and degradation of the forest can have significant impacts on climate change. Conservation efforts in the region have focused on protecting the forest's biodiversity and promoting sustainable development practices. Efforts have also been made to support the rights of indigenous peoples who have lived in the forest for centuries and have developed unique knowledge and practices for managing its resources sustainably. Deforestation in the Amazon rainforest is a major environmental issue that has significant implications for biodiversity, climate change, and the well-being of local communities. The Amazon rainforest has been experiencing deforestation for decades, with an estimated 17% of the forest already lost. The primary drivers of deforestation in the Amazon rainforest are commercial agriculture, logging, and mining. Large-scale agriculture, particularly for soy and beef production, is one of the major drivers of deforestation in the region, as vast areas of forest are cleared to make way for plantations and cattle ranches. Logging, both legal and illegal, is also a significant driver of deforestation in the Amazon rainforest. Trees are often harvested for their valuable wood, and this can lead to further degradation of the forest and loss of biodiversity. Mining, particularly for gold and other minerals, has also had a significant impact on the Amazon rainforest, with mining operations causing deforestation, soil and water pollution, and disruption of local communities. Deforestation in the Amazon rainforest has significant implications for the global climate, as the forest stores massive amounts of carbon. Deforestation releases this carbon into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. It also has significant impacts on local communities, who rely on the forest for their livelihoods and cultural traditions. Efforts to address deforestation in the Amazon rainforest have included increased law enforcement to prevent illegal activities, supporting sustainable development practices, and protecting the rights of indigenous communities who have traditionally lived in the forest and managed its resources sustainably. Conservation of Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is one of the most biodiverse regions on Earth and is home to numerous species of plants, animals, and indigenous communities. However, deforestation and other forms of human activity have been threatening the health and sustainability of the Amazon rainforest, as well as contributing to global climate change. Conservation efforts in the Amazon rainforest focus on preserving and restoring the natural ecosystems and biodiversity of the region, while also supporting the livelihoods of local communities. One important strategy is to establish protected areas, such as national parks and reserves, that limit human activity and promote conservation. Other efforts include sustainable forestry, agroforestry, and ecotourism, which provide economic incentives for local communities to protect the forest rather than engage in destructive practices like logging and mining. Climate change is also a major threat to the Amazon rainforest, as rising temperatures and changing rainfall patterns can disrupt the delicate balance of the ecosystem. To mitigate the impact of climate change, efforts are being made to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, particularly from deforestation and land use change. The REDD+ Reducing Emissions from Deforestation and Forest Degradation program is an initiative aimed at incentivizing developing countries to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions from deforestation and forest degradation. Additionally, reforestation and afforestation efforts can help sequester carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and restore degraded areas of the forest. Overall, conservation and climate change efforts in the Amazon rainforest require a multifaceted approach that takes into account the needs and perspectives of local communities, as well as the global impacts of deforestation and climate change. To get more informational videos like this, please subscribe our channel, share and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.